Hello, my name is Blair Mishlow, and this video will show you how to use Hapara to support with tricky behavior in your classroom. So before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about who I am and the students I've taught. Over the past 6 years, I've taught over 1,500 students a variety of different subjects and grade levels. For the past 3 years, I was teaching 1st through 4th grade. So needless to say, I definitely put up with my fair share of tricky behavior and tantrums and students who needed a little bit more support to be successful in class and in life. One of my favorite authors on tricky behavior and kids who need the most love is Jessica Minahan. She wrote The Behavior Code, which is one of the best books I've ever read about supporting students with challenging behavior. So I'm going to share a few tips that I got from this book, and then I'm going to show you how you can use Hapara to help you with those skills. So the first skill that I gained from her book is a pretty simple one when you think about it. So it is when-then statements. So for example, when you finish your reading, then you can go outside for recess. When you finish 5 math problems, then we can take a selfie and send it to your mom. The second strategy I want to talk about is forced choices. So if you have a student who just simply wants to fight you at every step, you can offer 2 or more choices. For example, right now you can read your book at the library or at your desk. Another example would be you can complete the even math problems or the odd math problems. You pick. The third strategy is desist and don't engage. So for example, if a student is doing something that's bothering someone, let's say they're tapping their pencil, you will ask them to desist, and then you will walk away. You will not engage. You will not even talk about it. It is not a discussion. So Hapara can be a really helpful tool for these strategies. The first way I want to talk about is using focused browsing to offer students forced choices. So for example, let's say you have a student who simply does not want to complete their math work, and they keep on going on to a gaming website, even after you've talked to them about the importance, and maybe even after you've looped in their family. You can offer them 2 choices. You can do your Odyssey math work, blended learning program, or you can do Khan Academy math work. Either way, you will complete math work, but I'm giving you some choices, but the choices are forced. You have to pick one of these 2. You cannot go on to another website. Another example of using Hapara would be to send a desist message. So for example, if a student keeps yelling out, you might not want to come up to that student and talk to them because they might exhibit explosive behavior and start yelling at you, for example. You can use the messaging tool in Hapara to send them an anonymous message that only they will see. So it is a little bit lower risk. There is no social capital where they don't want to be seen as weak or seen as getting in trouble in front of their class. You can also use this to offer a when-then statement. So for example, hey Roman, when you complete 5 problems on Khan Academy, then you can get on to PBS Kids. So those are just a few strategies that you can use Hapara for when supporting students who have tricky behavior. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, or questions, I would love for you to reach out to me. My email is on the screen. Thanks so much for watching.